Hey, Chozzys, and welcome back to your program. And if you really love us, what's up, Janet? Continuing our tradition of stealing other people's content, aka we're inspired, it's fine, by YouTubers that we really like. Jarvis Johnson released a video about GQ's 125 gentlemanly tips. And when I was watching the video, I went, Rozzy will eat this alive. We have our random number generator. Yeah, we have our random number generator. Because if we went through this entire list, we would be here for multiple hours. One, I can say a lot. Rozzy would take 3 hours.
I have a degree in gender studies.
Yes. Granted, my specialization is in gender, race, and politics. However, you also have an English degree.
My specialization within the English major was also feminist analysis.
Why, yes. So, 125 rules for modern gentlemen. 12. Greet people you know with a single kiss on the left cheek. Unless you're in a business setting or meeting someone for the first time. In which case, stick with the handshake and someone's going for a hug, embrace it in them.
Do not do that.
I know it's a cultural thing. Like, I know within like Hispanic families, like whenever like I meet new family members or friends, like it's very common to go for the one like mwah, mwah, like hi, how are you, mwah. However, there's also like
there's so much nuance to that.
There's so much nuance, and even then there have been people who I've not been a fan of, and I think like is honestly the origin of my social anxiety, because it is I don't want to kiss you if our vibes aren't there. I don't want to be kissed by you. So, like, I know it's a cultural thing, but unless you're from a culture that does it,
make sure that is an established boundary.
Don't do it.
Like, within the setting. That's not you can't say that broadly. You can't say anyone you know. Are you crazy?
And it's
anyone you know.
It's also funny because I'm like, you can tell when some people have just like that bubbly of a personality that like it sort of works for them, that like it's like, oh, this person's just like so genuine and outgoing and safe. However, if it's I just don't trust a man. I just don't trust a man. Someone who's reading this list and going, I'm gonna try that out.
Do not. Also, it's crazy because when I associate a kiss as a greeting, I think European, and I think a mwah, mwah, and that's an air kiss.
Yeah.
And it's to both sides.
Like, I know for at least my Puerto Rican family, we usually do like a little, like, we touch cheeks and we go, mwah. And like, obviously, like, if it's your beepy or someone, like, you may get like a little, like, mwah, like, with actual lips. But like, if I don't know you, or if we're generally friends, love and light to our boy Luca. Oh,
that was so scary.
As a greeting, no. There are moments in which if Luca kissed me on the cheek, I would go, whoa, crazy energy, but maybe he's really feeling himself right now. But if Luca greeted me with a kiss, love and light to you, my boy.
Oh, no. I also can't figure out what culture this is. Who does a singular kiss on the left cheek?
Also specifically left.
It's so specific.
It's my right cheek, your left.
Mm-hmm. So I'd be kissing here, which is also crazy. I feel like I would go to the right.
Which is what I do. Like, if I went in to like give you a kiss, like my family usually does it, we go
right to right?
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense. One is left.
Because
go ahead, kiss my do you want me to kiss you?
Wait,
you want to kiss me?
No. Because I'm used to doing it with my family. I'm doing it like I would do it with my family.
Okay, you're doing it the normal way.
Mwah.
That makes sense.
I don't.
That's
the only way that I'm going to the left cheek is if someone's like sitting in a position I'm going.
Or you have to, but
that
feels more vulnerable.
It does.
My left side feels more vulnerable. I don't know why. Do you want to try it?
The left, like an actual, like the actual
single
like,
kiss on the left cheek.
Hi, Rozzy. What's up? See, but that's what we do as a joke.
I really didn't like it.
Wait, hold on.
Are you getting up to greet me? There's gonna be a chair in the way you want me to get up to.
That's okay.
Okay, you're gonna make it work.
You come around here often.
It's just also the people you know, unless you're in a business setting,
mm-hmm.
or meeting someone for the first time, which is then in fact not someone you know.
I have to pretend as though I don't know you, right? Greet Great people you know. So
Yes.
I know you.
You know
So
me.
and
we're not at work.
But we haven't established how no, you know.
How much you know them. Because it's so broad.
We're gonna go, we've hung out a couple of times. But
I'm Luca.
In a group, no, not either. We've hung out a couple of times in a group setting. This is our first one-on-one.
The concept.
Hey, how's it going? I'm so glad the traffic was crazy. It's so... We're dating.
No, that is dating. That's dating, or like that's your godmother.
Because also, look at the difference if I do it like my family, okay? Okay.
So good to see you.
Hey, the traffic's been crazy.
Yeah. The phrasing is so off-putting. What do you mean a single kiss on the left cheek? Make out. That's less personable.
Rozzy strongly believes in more friends should make out.
You should kiss your friends more on the lips like a normal fucking person.
Not on your left cheek.
On your left cheek. Dear God.
No, that literally felt like I was dating you, but like I felt like...
It felt, I'm like, did you mean to say someone you know? Is that what you intended to say, or did you mean to say, like, if you've been on multiple dates with someone, or anything like that? Also, then, if you send someone going in for a hug, embrace it in them. So if you, wait, get up again.
Okay.
Come in to kiss me, and I'm just gonna hug you.
Oh, so am I doing like the left cheek?
Yeah, go into the left cheek, but I'm gonna choose to hug you instead,
Okay.
and we'll see how often it is.
Hey, the traffic has been like really
so
crazy.
How was that?
That was a crazy experience for me, let me tell you. My lips went fast. Anyways, we got number 48. Your workplace attire should not be the same as what you wear on the weekends. It should always be more formal. Which also doesn't apply to everyone. I have a specific work uniform. You have a specific work uniform.
We're at a very, like, stereotypical concept of what job a quote-unquote gentleman should have. So what do we mean by the word gentleman?
We're getting into... I know that we could mean different things by gentleman.
What do we mean?
By gentleman, yes. I think they're going with the definition of a chivalrous man. I think gentleman, I don't think it's necessarily a definition as opposed to a vibe. It is a chivalrous man who dresses nicely, is most likely rich, very suave.
And it's like kind of the wealth thing. So that's just perplexing. I don't even have anything pertinent to comment on than the fact that that's just like such a weird concept.
No, but I'm glad that you brought up the idea of what do they mean by gentleman, because that is so true. Because even going through like Jarvis Johnson's video, it was more so vibes rather than the basic concept of being a gentleman. It was creating this idea of gentlemanism. Not even getting into like how I feel about this. It typically means to be like polite, a good Samaritan perhaps. And I would just love to know how dressing nice for work relates to that even remotely. Especially because the most gentlemanly, the most kind-hearted and chivalrous jobs I can think of are in the public sector. Do I really need my crossing guard in a suit and tie? No. Give them the fluorescent. Keep them safe. Because see, I think I feel like a lot of blue-collar men tend to be very chivalrous and gentlemanly. Whereas I feel like the idea of gentleman that they're portraying here is that idea of I'm thinking of specifically Pedro Pascal in The Materialist.
That's real.
That's the idea of gentleman that I feel like they're trying to build here.
American Psycho cohorts. I hope it's 87 because I'm delighted by 87.
No, we'll go to 87. It gave us 88, but 80 I do and see.
87? Yeah. 100%.
In general, God bless.
And that's so true. And while you're editing this, I will re-find the study that I am about to reference so you can use it and show that I am referencing something real. One of the IBs a couple years back did a study in like some of their classes, and they surveyed the students to say if men thought men talked more, women talked more. And if women thought men talked more, women talked more. And across the board, everyone assumed women talked more.
Really?
Even the women, yes. But it was a much lower percent. It was women closer to the 50-50 mark.
Really?
Whereas men were like, women talked all class. And then you look at it, it's like
Yes.
almost the reverse statistic of what they thought.
That's crazy because I went to a university where it was predominantly women.
Same.
And even then in my classes, like just the ratio of men to women, especially with the specific classes I was taking, were just lower in terms of men. And even then, I think every non-man in that room, including the professor, could tell you men always talked more to a detrimental amount because, again, women in that class, with the slight number of men that we had in that class, especially with political science, especially talking about civil rights, women's rights, they love to chime in.
And then 88 was...
A gentleman would rather ask questions than talk about himself. Red flag and also not red flag. Yes, asking questions about myself. However, if you're not talking about yourself to an extent, I'm also a little worried.
If you're not talking about yourself and someone asks you a direct question about yourself, that's worrisome. If you're not opening with going, I'm blah, blah, blah. If you're opening instead with going, tell me about you. And that's the way a good... non-gendered guys, the way a good conversation should go is you ask question and they ask question in return.
Actually, so funny because the way that we tested this video, because we weren't sure if we wanted to film, was we tested our question 84, which was when you introduce people, give them a bit of a starting point for conversation. And we went, what on God's earth do you mean?
My exact quote was, why is this gendered?
What on God's earth do you mean? Tell people about yourself. Give them a starting point.
Looking at it here, instead of hearing it out loud, I now understand that they're saying that, like, if we're talking and a J name approaches us and I know them and you don't, when I introduce J name, I'm gonna give you a fun fact.
Yeah, but it's also, social anxiety is one thing. We're not picking on anyone who has social anxiety. And I also get that they were trying to tell people, hey, we're gonna reiterate some things that you may know. It's just so funny to still see it written out as if you have two people who don't know each other, vaguely know each other, to just stand there and go, crazy weather, right? That's even giving them a starting point, to just stand there and go. I guess we have to do 27 into 28 because whenever it's not bolded, it's usually the previous one.
They're related.
Yeah. The date isn't over until you know I'm home safely. Until I'm home safely?
Oh, because Ava DuVernay filmed it this one.
Oh, okay.
But you know what?
I mean, like, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
But, like, they just look crazy.
No. Hey, I don't care. A gentleman doesn't care if you're home safe. He wants you to know that he's home safe.
Is that done?
But you know what? Again, I don't know why it's gendered. General rule of thumb, when I'm dropping a friend off at their house, I watch them get in the door.
Yes.
When a friend is Ubering home or driving home or whatever, I go, text me when you get back.
Yeah.
And then the related 128 was clean your sheets every week. Better yet, purchase a few pairs and cycle through them. Your sheets should not be black or navy or made with polyester. They should be cotton or linen only.
They can be black or navy. Do what you want.
Yeah, I'll agree with the texture.
Yeah, the texture. Those are just better textures.
Yes.
But they can be black or navy. Do what you want.
Yeah. From an OCD standpoint, I wouldn't like the black ones. That's a little too... I wouldn't be able to see things on it, especially with my night vision. And I like to know that there are no bugs on my bed.
And that's fair. But in my heart, if you want to be emo,
no,
be emo. Have the Dan Howell sheets.
Yeah, you can be a gentleman and be emo.
Yeah.
I feel some of our most gentlemanly bros are.
They are. They understand.
It's because they're also...
Get it.
They're also the victims of misogyny.
They are. 51. Treat your family and friends as often as your budget allows.
Unless you're wedged into the middle seat of a booth, stand up to greet people when they arrive. And of course, don't forget to kiss them on the cheek.
God.
We're sturdy on that one for some reason. We're doubling down.
I didn't see that this was bolded over here. But anyways, it's always nice to treat friends and family. But in this economy, just be mindful of it. You don't need to spend money on it.
It's also just, once again, really, like, furthering what the GQ's idea of a gentleman is.
Yeah. It can be free. You can make someone something. You can also just say, hey, let's hang out. Be nice. But if you're our friends and family,
we're broke.
You can subscribe to our Patreon. You will never see me calling an Uber.
Yeah. The, like, craziest lie I've told in an Uber to feel safer was whole time my
God told me this. And I'm gonna go, oh, sorry. I tripped. I'm so frail.
I'm so fragile.
So frail that I hit you 3 times with this bag. But 52, that damn kiss, man. That's even more awkward. You're wedged in a middle seat.
Well, I said unless you are. If you're wedged in the middle seat, you don't have to get up. If you're on the end.
Although, objectively, someone wedged in a middle seat standing up to go is so funny. Actually, if you want to be a true gentleman, never wave on their gentleman. If you're in the middle of that middle seat, stand up. When I get over there, I expect you to stand up and give me that kiss.
I think a real gentleman would also be a willing court jester. I think what we need more is laughter.
Is that why I'm a gentleman?
And if you're... No, we've established that you're not.
Oh, sorry.
You don't pay for the Ubers.
And that was my downfall. I literally just said that gentlemen don't wave on there. You're right.
You don't call the Uber. You can't be a gentleman.
I would call a taxi, though.
Be silly. Commit to the bit. If you're in the middle seat and personally edge is not getting up, stand. Get your shirt dipped in some soup while you're on it and give
more
your great uncle a kiss on the left cheek.
Your great uncle who's in a wheelchair.
You have to lean over and bend down. Make us laugh. That's a gentleman.
More points if you're too close to the table, so when you do stand up, the table's gonna shift back ever so slightly.
Ideal scenario.
So we disagree. If you're in the middle seat.
Only if you're in the middle seat.
Edge seats doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I want to laugh.
In the middle seat, I expect you to shoot up and go, hi. And on air, you got it.
Left cheek. Single kiss. Don't go 2. Just 1.
Did you actually go to that?
Yeah, I was going to ignore it for your sake. Be unambiguous when asking someone out. Suggest dinner, not drinks or coffee. Imply that you'll pay. And differentiate this hang from any previous hangs, ideally with a compliment. Quote, I always love running into you. Can I take you to dinner sometime? End quote.
I love pacing in the kitchen for you. Can I take you to dinner sometime?
Chy is dragging himself.
I disagree with this. I remember Jarvis Johnson also disagreed with this. Because also drinks or coffee is completely fine. That's more ideal.
Yes.
Don't ask me to dinner first date.
Dinner sounds formal. A first date should not be formal. Otherwise, you won't be being yourself.
No. Because also I don't know, just a coffee shop is so... Tell me about your favorite coffee. Oh, you like matcha? That's fine. Did you want to get a croissant? Also, if you want to be the one to pay, that is such a low stakes, thing to pay for.
But didn't you notice gentlemen are rich?
Yeah, but it can still be a low stakes thing to pay for. I've had my coffee bought before and it was quite nice. And I bought someone else's coffee. So it's the guy who bought me a coffee was the same guy who mugged his local weed dealer.
I was gonna say it was the violent one.
Yeah.
I love to be paid for. I think that if you're going on a first date, you shouldn't assume you'll be though. You don't know the other person's financial situation either.
Yeah.
If it should be a date where you both could pay for yourselves and not be down for luck afterwards. Be unambiguous. That's real.
Because also if you're specific, and especially if it's a friend.
Or trying to transition into a relationship thing. Because it's easier if you're leaving from a dating app, obviously.
Yeah. That gives them the opportunity to be hey.
As friends, right?
Don't feel that way. Or as friends.
Yeah, I would love to go to dinner with you as friends, Chy.
Yeah, especially if you're asking... Hey, our dinner as friends.
Also, does the other person not kiss you back then? Is it just a you kiss them?
Wait. Hi. Because at least when we do the mwah, it works out because we're both getting
the same time, yeah.
Because I don't think there's a way in which I can kiss yours because you kiss mine.
Yeah. And also, because if they hadn't specified verbally planting it, I could have been an air kiss.
It's just a mwah.
But no, it's a Make
Like,
contact,
how
brother.
You would have to get near my ear before we start, like,
Both
kissing
kissing.
at the same time.
Anyway.
Which you won't see here. You gotta pay us $5 for the Shaw's Trion before you see us.
$5 to see us kiss for cheap, apparently.
Okay, we're gonna end on 23. It's uncouth to show your friends someone else's dating profile. Those aren't meant to be seen by people, or those are meant to be seen by people on the app and people on the app only, not your boys after you've had 3 drinks at the bar, or even worse, screenshotted and shared with strangers online. Don't break the contract of mutual vulnerability.
Don't share with strangers online.
Especially do not share with strangers online. Uncouth, such a funny word to put there. Yes and no. Yes, especially within male circles,
Yes.
can be extremely toxic and also very dangerous for a lot of women. However, we love to kiki.
It has to be done tastefully.
It does have to be done tastefully.
There's
And we've had to
nuance.
explain this to one of our friends because we did find his dating app or his dating profile. It's you don't want to bully the person because that's horrible and mean. However, there's really and that's gonna be a full bleep. Can't wait for that. There's crazy stuff that are put on dating apps, and also just sometimes objectively funny things. Like me and Rozzy frequently quote one of like unintentionally the funniest like series of prompts into picture. Because also sometimes people randomize it and they don't even realize what they're doing. The prompt, my most irrational fear, being forgotten. But then the picture right under it is this guy going like, and like that's
And
funny.
you'll never be forgotten, King.
That's funny.
You're locked in here. I love you.
Because also sometimes it works.
Yeah,
the guy
that worked great. That was funny.
Well, I didn't swipe on him.
Well, no.
But the guy that I was interested in back in March had almost a similar...
Hope you're watching.
Hi.
I miss you. Shy
I
doesn't.
was actually going to ask you about a lighting thing today, but then I went, I just can't text you out of the blue and ask about a lighting thing. That's crazy. You won't. Just know, Rozzy was so close to inviting you to my birthday party. That didn't happen. I felt sad, so I canceled it.
Valid.
But Rozzy almost invited you, and that would have been crazy. But anyways, he had a similar thing, but his was very funny and very noticeable, so I swiped.
I guess I agree that it's not very gentlemanly.
It's not.
So true.
True.
However, there's nuance to that. Don't share it online. That's
Don't share it online.
However, if you're going to talk to your friends about your dating life, dating apps are part of that dating life.
Yeah.
You can have a conversation with a friend. Don't
bully, don't fetishize.
Yes.
Don't
like
objectify.
Yes.
Don't bully, objectify, or fetishize.
Mm-hmm. But you can definitely show your friends that.
Yes.
That's fine. It is, because by all accounts, your friends could be on the same dating app.
Don't fob or boff.
Sure.
Don't off.
Before.
Before.
Never before.
Never before when it comes and I stand up in the middle.
Hey, did you hear what they're talking about? You're not supposed to before anymore. Anyway, nice to see you.
Sorry, I was just reading this article about how you're not supposed to before anymore.
Oh no, but I made a kiss noise back. It doesn't work. I'm not the gentleman.
Sorry,
I can't kiss.
What are the rules when it's just a one-seater?
Do we both stand?
Do we both stand? Do I have to grab 2 separate people and like stand up?
Do we both stay seating and make you come down? Hey, come here.
Yeah.
That's my favorite rule.
It's so funny. I'm gonna start implementing.
Next time you bring Luca over.
Hey Luca. Hey Luca, what's the general vibe on consent for kissing you on the cheek?
The left cheek.
The left cheek. If you see me kissing your right cheek, look me in my eyes and tell me, hey.
You don't know your left from right. Oh my
The left
God.
cheek. She's up for grabs. I swear I know my left from right more. I'm just tired. What did we learn today, kids? Don't before.
Never before.
Never before.
In any context, not just dating apps.
Kiss on the left cheek.
Singular kiss.
Most of
as a greeting.
As a greeting.
One kiss, don't get greedy.
And if you're sitting in the middle of people and someone comes to the table, you get up and kiss. Also, most of these tips are for many people of many a gender. Or no gender.
Gender isn't real.
No, it's a social construct.
There's
which in and of itself has a sense of reality, but we can't get into that.
Honestly, the only way this is valid is if you view gentleman as your gender.
Yeah.
You're not a man, you're a gentleman. And if you want to get real queer with it and identify as a gentleman specifically and that is your gender, I'm suddenly for it.
Anyways, Chozzies, do we have your consent to give you a kiss on your left cheek? If you don't want it, move away from the screen.
Move away from it.
You got 3 seconds. 3, 2.
But it can only be one kiss.
Oh.
Who kisses?
Do we do like
you guys kiss us?
Oh, we consent.
We consent. Are you ready to kiss us? Get in there.
Oh, sorry. You're fine.
Are we?